to lots of people die in your time. Keep a part of them in your heart always, but don't let it stop you from moving forward.
Yeah. She said similar, so.
Sounds like a decent gal.
Yeah. I also,
Anyways.
This one's a weird one. It's a really fucking weird question. I don't know why I care.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm asking. But
Okay.
I'm gonna ask Arn the same thing. I also don't know why I care. Or why I would need to ask him. But since you're, like, you know,
Since we are together?
no, since you and I are like, you know, you're like, you know.
Right. Kinda.
Sorry.
Well, Arn and I aren't married or anything.
It's.
I don't want you to feel obligated or anything. You don't have to. You know I'm here for you. That'll never change, no matter what I am.
Chat, roll a d20. I know, I just... You don't need to, you know, have that with... Even before Arn gave me his name, he saw me as his son and I saw him as my father. So what I'm saying is, even though you're not, you know, like officially married to him or something, you are the closest thing I have to a mother.
Oh.
I'm sorry if that's probably a lot.
No. Honestly, Kyler, it isn't. Well, it is, but... You are the closest thing I've had to a son. I've never gotten the chance to have that in my life, and frankly, I never thought I would. I was... well, basically given up on that, the idea of that. But you are, frankly, everything I could have asked for. You're kind of son I wish I had. You are a fighter, you're strong, you're brave, but you are honest.
Probably not your first...
And I care about you. What?
Probably not
My
your
first what?
first pick of what they would have been, I suppose.
Are you kidding me?
Step one, should have been a Triton, let's be honest, or
Kyler, I am with your father. He is a human. I am with a human. As Tritons, that is abhorrent. I look like I care if my son is a Drow?
point that I'm making is that it's very, I was kind of thrust upon you, I guess. You know, I'm kind of like Arn's extra thing. So...
Oh, no, Mr. Baggage,
Where did you go? Oh,
Sorry.
you said something?
You are not extra baggage. You know that, right? You could never be. You are... Yes, you are a part of Arn and Arn's life. But I care about him, and I care about all aspects of him. And that includes you. Not only that, it's... Even after we were afraid Arn was dead, I still wanted to stay by your side. Arn or not, I care about you. You are your family.
I feel the same about you.
I get to call you my son. That is the greatest gift I could ever have. I'm so lucky to have a son like you. If that is the case.
Thank you. My,
Sorry.
No, it's just strange to me. My first mother wasn't, well, she hated my fucking guts, so it's weird to have a positive kind of, thing with my mother. Yeah, I'm glad you're around, and I'm glad
take
you're...
it slow, then it's fine.
Thank you. I'm glad to have you around, and I'm glad.
I'm glad to have you. I'm honored to be a part of your life.
My point to all of this...
Mm-hmm.
I've also never really done the whole, healthy relationship thing before. Everything I've had was kind of toxic and stuff. Or it died before it had a chance to. Anyway,
That is... Yes. Not a good way to learn how to love.
yeah, so she asked me this morning if what she thought what Arn really thought of her, if he approved of me and her. And at first I was kind of like, who fucking cares? It's my life kind of thing. But then I realized
That's fair.
I care about his
As
opinion.
urban as you are.
I care about what he has to say, even if it's not what I want, and even if I would still do my own thing. Knowing...
You care about what he has to say.
And
If he approves.
when I figured that out, I also figured out that I care about what you think of it. For some reason. So I figured I'd ask.
That makes me happy, to be honest.
Okay, good. I was worried it was weird.
No, not at all. What do I think of this guard captain you are dating?
Yeah, what do you think
Well?
of, like, us and... Because I know that Arn was joking a lot last night, but I think it kind of stuck in her mind a little bit, and it stuck in mine too.
Well, she is strong and brave, just like you. She complements your fighting style. She is a warrior, and you are a rogue. Easy back-to-back fighting, similar to how we fight. But she is also behind those layers of armor, caring. You can see the way she treats the people of Adwick with compassion. She's kind, generous, stern when she needs to be, and disciplinary. Frankly, she has everything she needs to have to be with a lordling like you, and to be with someone I would call my son. She would make a fine Triton. So would you.
So you approve then?
Yes, I approve.
Good. Thank you.
Of course.
I don't know why that makes me happy.
It'll be interesting to see what Arn says, but...
Yeah, a little worried about that.
Politics and...
I know,
But that person, I think she is good.
Yeah. They might not even make it that far, but... You know.
Fair enough. Well, he's more of the politics. Fucking. I'm more of the fucking. I judge on how they fight and how they treat their people. If they would be a valiant knight, per se. Like you. If you weren't a lordling, I'd say you'd make a pretty good sneaky knight.
Is that a thing?
Not with the armor. Not with the big, bulky armor. I don't know. I don't know how Lander knights work.
I thought it was all about
But we have
armor and stuff until I met
sneaky
Gregor.
warriors.
Yeah.
That is true! Wait, there is Gregor. You're right. He's wearing light armor. So yeah, if you weren't a lordling, you'd make a good knight. But hey, too bad you are, well, the son of a lord.
I don't think I'd
God
make
forbid.
a knight.
You have the honor of one.
Do you know why I turned to crime in Gradia?
Why?
My first option was applying to be a town guard. They denied me. They said I was too weak, which I suppose is true, and there was also whispers that it was because I was a drow, but I don't know. If I couldn't be a town guard, I doubt I could be a knight.
That is bullshit. First of all, town guards are not nice. They wear armor, and they deal with the people. Knights are handpicked by lords. They're people of value and honor. They're not whether or not they are super strong and wear armor and boss people around. Not saying that the guards are bad. I'm just saying that knights are different. Like you said, Gregor, he's a knight. But the way he fights and the way he does things is different. Just because your skill set is not with a great sword wearing full armor does not mean that you are not as valiant as it. You are just so. You just do your work in the shadows so then they don't get as much light and glory as normal.
It's not a very
It's
honorable
hard
way to
living
do
that way,
things.
yes? But it is, as long as you keep your ethics. Because the world is messy, and we can't do everything in the light with glory and honor.
I'm glad you get that.
Sometimes we have to get our hands dirty and sneak in the shadows.
Yeah,
And you do it well.
that's all I've known.
Even though you don't get the recognition that knights do with their shining glory and battles and medallions, it's hard because of that.
I'm used to it. My songs don't get
But
sung.
your work is
It's okay.
Your work is just as important, if not more so. Because you work behind the scenes. You make things truly good. And even more so, you let the other people take the glory.
I don't want glory or medals. I just want the things I care about to be still around.
And that's what makes you such a good person. A good man. And a good son.
Well, speaking of knights, Gregor was putting Eli up against Marcus, so
Right, yes,
I should
yes,
probably
we have to go watch
spectate that.
Right, yes. I will be right behind you.
Thank you, Raylan.
Thank you. Thank you, Kyler.
I'll see you out there.
Right, see you out there.
Looking for someone?
I think I found him. Thank you. You're great. Do you stand there all day?
Basically, yes.
God, you are dedicated to that bit. You should walk around a bit. Make sure your legs don't get crampy.
Yeah.
It is. Good
Did I-
evening.
Did I miss it?
Miss what?
You and Eli?
Yeah, we hashed it out.
Good. It's sorted then? Squashed?
Yeah. I barely get to see the guy, so I don't know what all that was about.
Yeah, I don't know either. I just figured that in case there was any beef, you should have it squashed.
People made it a big thing, and I was like, I've never seen him. So
Yeah, I don't
there's
know.
Nothing to do.
I was just told that might be beef, so we figured we'd squash it and everything. But yeah, no, if it's good, then it's good.
They said there maybe. Who said maybe?
I don't know. The Haskell was all like, "Oh, you need to talk with him and squash any blah blah blah," and I'm like, "I guess so," but I didn't think you had it. Yeah.
You know what? I got beef with you. Let's go 3 miles that way, and we're gonna talk about it.
I don't know. They're weird. I don't know what to tell you. Anyway.
Yeah, because I never see you either. Yeah.
Carry on.
Anyway. Is there anything you need help with?
I did want to have a talk to you about something. I don't know if Gregor's already talked to you about it.
I'm good now.
Let's go up here.
I'll just... You don't like the lights, so put it off
Yeah.
now.
I observe as well.
If you want.
Oh.
Might be a rough conversation,
Hello there.
though.
Oh. The beef.
We missed the fight.
Right.
No, they squashed the beef. They didn't have beef to begin with.
Oh, I missed the fight?
There was no
There
fight.
wasn't beef to put in the bun.
wasn't
There was
beef?
nothing.
People just assumed
No.
there was beef, but there was no beef. Yeah.
Well, first of all, I don't get the metaphor. Why is it called beef?
I don't know. And why do we squash it? That doesn't
I
make
never
any
thought
sense.
about that. Why do we squash it? You mash it, like you can tenderize
fine.
beef.
That's a
Tenderized
bummer.
beef. Well,
But
So you
I never
tenderize
see
the
the
chicken?
guy, so there was nothing to do. You know what I mean?
Okay. So why do you fight?
they didn't in a fight.
We didn't. I was wondering about
Why
that.
was there
They said
talk of a fight?
you can brawl it out. I'm like, you want me to beat the shit out of him? Why would I do that? That doesn't seem very.
I think they
proactive.
assumed that there was an issue
So, okay, so
between
they're-
you two, and so they wanted to hash it out now through a
Ah,
brawl. But it turns
People
out,
assume I like hate everyone. I don't know what it is.
well, that's the.
I love people.
Okay, so I need to have a
Definitely
conversation
have
with
a
you,
rose
Marcus.
On your shirt.
Yeah, it's the whole
Oh.
point. What?
This is an actual conversation I
yes,
need to
no,
have.
This is an actual conversation.
I see. I see.
It was made privy to me today about your past, where you come from, and your methods of escaping. Well, the fact that you did escape, I should say. It was also brought to my attention of some of the actions you have been taking in relation to non-humans. I want to make sure that those idealisms and things you were taught in your past stay in your past. They are not idealisms or things that we agree with at all. In fact, we quite literally oppose it. I know it's a shift for you, but make sure you work at it, okay? I don't want to hear anything about calling people beasts.
To help you understand, Giwen was and will be a place where all races are equal. A place where there is no minority. Even potential Tritons could visit with a river to the ocean, which Arn told me about today. Basically, if you are to be what you are,
Yeah.
we understand your history and past, but represent the ideals that we work towards, and you will have no issue.
It'll be just fine. I only heard the last bit of the conversation. But if it's what I think they're talking about, you'll do just fine.
I'm gonna be pretty honest. The three of you, currently, right now, scare the ever-living shit out of me. I know I've been holding it in, right? But it's a lot to take in. Even after 2 months. Right?
You come from a place that is not this.
It's the opposite of this. This is, It's messy. It's, you know, a bit dirty. That's fine. That's why I made soap, yeah. Keeps things relatively clean. But I'll be honest. I'm glad you didn't eat me the first day I met you.
You thought I would eat you?
It's the eyes, the teeth, you know. It's the.
What did you think I would do?
For ripping into fish flesh. He's who you should be
I
scared
still
of.
think you'd rip me apart just by, you know,
He could. Very much so.
by tanging.
Easier than I eating you.
No, Marcus.
Yeah, bud.
Anytime you think of that, just remember, I had the opportunity to, but when I had to make that choice, I let you into my house so you could hide.
I thank you for that. Eternally grateful. But there was also
I didn't
one
eat
of.
you.
I don't like to say one of you. The smaller one, who whipped me open. All the way across. Without even a thought. You remember that?
Ah.
I've been stabbed by humans,
You were
shot by
there.
them,
You
nearly
were
drowned, thrown downstairs.
It was a smaller one of these, about this tall.
Yes,
had fucking
remember.
swords for hands, and he went straight across. Like,
I want to remind you of something,
ugh.
or at least something that I figured
Yeah.
out.
What?
Those are very, very similar to me.
I'm
Those
not
were
saying
not
it's
me.
you, but I know, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Technically, I'm not exactly sure about this, but they may not have actually been what I am.
Think of it
Yes.
this way.
I've worked with you. I've worked with you in mining. You're different. I get it.
You're an Imperial. You were. Sorry.
Raylan.
Say that in front of the refugees
we're
behind you, why don't you?
whispering.
Jesus
I'm about to
Christ.
slap you. I'll slap your
I'm
face.
sorry.
There's like 100 refugees behind you. Go on.
Oh my god, we're whispering. Oh my, no, don't
Wait,
say
wait,
that.
okay, RP whisper.
Just put it this way. Just put it this way,
Stage
Raylan.
whisper.
Okay.
So you are an Imperial!
What? Fuck off. I'm terrible at this.
Okay.
So you're
Anyways.
what you are. So you where you're from, right? And while we have had
yeah.
awful experiences with those people, we still knighted you.
So surprised by that.
I know.
I thought the
I
sword
did
was just
not
gonna
know.
sit here and
It's
then
not
keep
about
going. Okay.
What people look like. I look like a Triton, he looks like a Drow, he's purple fucking skin. He is a man made out of metal. It's about what is on the inside.
Marcus, I have to ask
We've
you.
all had
My
the opportunity
organs.
to
You want me for my
smash
organs?
or kill you?
Okay. Well,
Marcus,
Well, it's a work in progress.
I need to ask you a very
okay.
prudent question, and I need you to answer it truthfully so we can deal with it now before it becomes an issue.
Sure.
When Arn dies, I am the head of the house. Do you have any issue with that whatsoever? Knowing full well what that entails for you.
Knowing what I signed up for? No.
Okay. My
I
original
know full
point.
well what that meant.
My original point with all of this is we understand you're going through an adjustment period. Let's just make sure it is a period.
Yeah, I got like goosebumps. Haven't been sleeping right. Been kind of sad.
Fucking mood,
Yeah.
but you know what I'm getting at.
Yes, absolutely.
Alright. Then we don't need to hound him anymore.
Have-
We've said
have
what
some
we need
tea.
to say.
Rest on a pillow.
Right?
You've said what you need to say, I agree.
Okay. Very good, Marcus. That's all I wanted to say.
Do you have any more problems with me?
No, I don't have a problem with you.
No?
Not at all. I just worry. That's
Oh.
all.
Alright.
I do have a question for you. What the fuck are colors?
What?
Skull keeps swinging by me and going, "We need to get your colors." I ask him. He walks away. What are colors?
Colors. Something to wear, right?
House colors?
Representation.
Or that. Yeah. Something blue. You know?
I don't know who you're representing, though. You're already representing
No,
the
in
Iron
this
Wolves, aren't you?
case, not anymore.
Well, that's an insignia, and also gray.
Right, but
Hmm.
it's like a...
Well,
What are colors?
I would have been representing House Fang, but that's.
we need to get you
I'm
colors.
enjoying this
doesn't
far
exist
too
anymore.
much.
I'm.
Hang. Have you been... Is he...
I don't
You
know.
would know this. Is he a...
No, I don't know that.
Because the only colors I would think of would be purple and gold, but I don't know if you are a... if you've been... knighted.
Oh, no, but I was offered.
Him
You were
too?
offered?
But
Oh.
no, he's offered.
I think.
Did
I don't
you
know.
decline it?
Oh, offered. Okay.
Sounded like it.
Ah,
Uh,
you were
it-
offered,
It was.
but you have your own path.
You were there.
Yes, I remember that, actually, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Hey,
Anyway.
you know what?
Anyway.
Fine.
This for brain, okay?
You can deal with you
It's
can
fine.
deal with this as you want. I just wanted to know what colors were. Apparently
These.
there's things you wear.
Yeah, these are colors.
getting-
I don't wear clothes.
If he was
Yeah.
like well, when he ends up
That's my
wearing
rose
actual
knight
colors.
symbol. See, it's right there. I'm a rose knight. Yeah.
But that's not purple.
But it will. He's new. He's like last night. Give
Pascal
some
wear
time.
greens.
Yeah. Gosh.
Pascal is green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Knights don't have to wear the house color though.
Look, it's
Yeah,
just
that's why I wanted to
any-
keep my color
any-
scheme.
Landers are
Yeah.
confusing.
So I see you two fought to the death and hashed out your beef, huh?
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
Beat the shit out of each other.
Yeah. I'm so proud of you.
Beat him within an inch of his life.
Oh.
That bastard.
He looks pretty alive.
Give me a minute. People are pointing.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Okay.
that's the conversation done. Just so you know.
Yes.
All right.
Good talk.
Well, like he was saying, we could go 3 miles that way and beat the shit out of each other and come back.
I
if
honestly
you
don't
want.
know who would win at that.
I don't know. I've been in the fight bits. If it's just brawling,
I'm pretty weak at like physical stuff, but I feel like I could get some. Yeah.
but you're pretty quick.
Oh, but you're not allowed to beat me. Sorry.
Oh, that's right. Well,
All right, yeah.
but if it's to do that thing, there's an exception.
Well.
That is not my call.
It's outside of my pay grade.
I see.
I don't even want to get involved in something like that. That's
Arn said
no.
himself, pain is a good
Well.
lesson. And God, I've been doing a lot
Well,
of
I
learning
wouldn't
recently.
want to hit you too hard that you turn pink, so I'll stay
Maybe
away from
you'd like me better that way.
it.
I'm kidding.
Wait.
Mm.
There's
See.
there's something I've always wondered. You know, if you
Hmm?
hold your breath for a real long time, your face turns all blue normally.
Yes,
Oh,
What
not
happens
this
if you
again.
hold your breath?
it shifts to a different hue.
Oh, that's clever.
My blush
Alright.
is like a dark red. If I have a blush, which I don't blush.
Wait, what if you hold your breath?
Yeah.
She turns blue.
How's that work with you?
She's holding
I
her
have
breath now.
gills.
I see.
I have gills.
That's why you're blue. Okay.
And honestly, when Tritons die, they become green. So if she was green, she would die. She's blue,
Okay,
but if
that's
she
okay.
was green, she would
There
die.
are tritons that are
Okay,
green.
gotcha.
No, okay.
You're blue, and if you'd green, you would die.
God
My
damn
hair
it.
is green.
She's not getting it.
So you match hair.
I got it.
Thank
It's okay.
you.
I got it.
Mark.
Green,
Yes.
I would die.
Blue dabba dee da. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway,
I'm blue, da ba dee da ba da.
yeah. Anyway, I need to find Arn. Has anyone seen him today? He has been elusive.
You know, I
slippery.
hear him in my ear
Am I-
strangely right now. It's weird. I hear him.
That's weird.
I think he's doing stuff.
He's been doing stuff all day. I need my fucking sword. I need to tell him about weird shit that's happened.
Some sort of module? I don't know what that is. But yeah.
It's his modeling career.
Sounds dumb.
Of course.
I mean, have you seen those specs?
No, he glows in the dark with the sweat.
It's weird. It's reflective.
Wait, what?
That is weird.
He glows in the dark for the
Yeah,
with sweat?
like the
Wait.
moonlight
Rubbing off on
hits
him.
his sweat.
Yeah, do you
and
think
it-
that's side
I wonder
effects
if
of...
I rub off on you.
Oh, God.
Will you start glowing too?
The only thing that glows, even remotely, is my eyes, and they just kind of reflect light. They don't really glow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fair. Oh, that's how you see in the dark. I see.
They take in the light.
Mine
That's
do
what
that too, but
they
underwater.
look kind of reflective, but they're not actually
see.
glowing.
Right. Yes, you're like a cat.
Well, I mean,
Hmm.
You are the
to be
like
fair,
third
you-
person
you
to
kinda
have said
shiny
that.
all over, though, not just your eyes.
You are. Wait, what? I'm what?
To be fair, you're kind of shiny over, not just your eyes.
I am. Yes. I glow.
Hmm.
Raylan, we should
Thank
do
you
that
for pointing it
thing.
out.
The thing?
What thing?
What thing?
What thing?
Oh yes! Oh my god, I forgot. Okay, yes. Faye. We need to find her. Where is she? Hmm?
I know the.
She's walking right there.
There?
Oh, you better get her before she goes over the bridge.
Fucking fast.
What the fuck?
Oh, saw.
Slippery fishies.
Or not.
That's okay. It was a little late and the lag and stuff. Anyway, yeah, I talked to Marcus about his thingies and I don't know. I heard he said some things about you, so I.
Pretty sure they're busy.
We just need a needle from Faye. Damn it.
Wait, what does the needle have to do with it?
I'm gonna.
Okay, that looks like you're cutting yourself.
Hey! 3 words. First word.
If you want to do that, there's better ways to do it and less obtuse, but still don't do that.
I'm aware it's down the river, not across the road. You may as well do something right with your life. Do you know where we can find a needle?
Hell if I know about that.
You got any heroin on you? You fucking junkie.
Nope.
Okay.
If I do, I have booze.
Where are they going, and why are they in such a rush?
I don't
Why are they
know.
running?
It's not really our thing. Maybe we should go find Nisk, maybe? Yeah, I know.
Why couldn't we talk to them?
What?
Did
No,
Tang tell
no,
you not to go?
No.
No, it just seemed like they were busy.
Did Tang tell you? Well,
Do
then
we-
let's
do we
follow
real-
them.
Well, no, because Lisa was like, they're busy, isn't she? Is she not ahead?
Mm.
Yeah. I just figured they're doing something. We don't want to interrupt them. Like, can I have needle? When they're like in something important.
That's fair. That's fair. I suppose you're right.
Okay, let's check the
We
city.
could go digging in a haystack.
Do you know how long that would take? Be like finding an. Oh.
She got ya.
She's so smart, clever.
How's it feel not
Marcus
freaking
is a
your ass off,
surgeon.
Rylan?
Surgeons.
Oh, yeah.
Marcus is a surgeon. Why didn't we ask him?
That's a great point.
Oh, that's true, right. He does.
Where he at,
Oh, you're
though?
right.
Where are you at, though?
Pretty sure that's called assault.
Evening. Welcome back.
Good evening.
Where the bloody hell's
The
Marcus?
soapman has retired to his communal home.
Fuck me.
Oh, we just fucking missed it.
Unless if you need him, go get a guard to sit here.
It's not. Look,
I will guard the gate.
It's the fact that you call us all little. You just tout how strong you are every single time. Yes, see?
You know what?
Yes, unfortunately, miss, I am stuck here.
You are relieved, guardsman. I will stand
Who
guard.
in the God's fuck are you?
Private Micah. Go do your thing. Go on your patrol. I will stand here.
Good.
I will stand here, brother.
Good. Good God, you stand there. Like a good guard should.
You're a very good guard, yes.
Mm.
Yes.
Mm.
What is happening? Crouches down to me.
I am so confused. What? Get you know he's been a good guard.
Is there a problem, little citizen?
I don't know, you tell me, little man.
Little man!
It's so weird.
I'm not. I'm just standing here for some reason.
Hey, Marcus.
A guard came screaming into my home. What?
Right. Needle. Do you have a needle?
I have no shame.
I do? Why?
People
Can we
up
borrow
to
it?
high level or going down
You want to
to
give Kyler?
What is it?
What? It's important.
right now.
I don't know what they're doing, but it's important.
And also I feel like looking down.
He's been wanting this for a while.
Feels worse than just getting to his level.
Best friends.
Why did you point at the cards when you mentioned cards?
Alright.
I've been wanting it for a while. See, he's been wanting it for a while.
Okay.
Right. Don't worry. It's all going little bulk.
Hmm.
Give it back.
What are you gonna use that for?
Enjoy you, crystals.
Hope your other eye.
Oh god.
I'm just playing. You can
Alright,
mark
sorry
Alright.
for bothering you, Marcus. I'll let you go back to sleep.
And right after I called her best friend too.
Oh no, I'm out here. I'm gonna stay right.
Oh. Fuck.
Yeah. Perhaps you should get another guard.
Oh, you're gonna like, let's go get them.
Is that a tea kettle? Oh god. Best friend, best friend, best friend, best friend, best friend, best friend.
I'm going to bed.
It's okay.
Have a good one, Lonnie.
I'll pray for you.
Thank you.
Raylan, were you Marcus?
What?
Lady Harford.
Oh, there's a guard over there. Look.
No, you get back. Oh god. No, it's happening. It's happening.
Look, she's right there.
Oh god.
Stand aside, citizen.
You know how naturally they walk like this?
No loitering. Very good.
There's a guy too, right there. There's one right there.
Look at him
Look,
go.
he's about to.
Look at him.
He went in there. What the fuck?
Don't worry too
You went
obvious.
in there.
It's fine. Listen here.
What the-
Stop being so panicky. You're like a squirrel.
Yeah,
Just calm
I don't
down.
like
I'm
being
just
picked up.
holding you.
It's not
Are
natural.
you assaulting a
I'm
citizen
sorry.
of Outwood? You should probably
I'm
stop
not
doing that.
assaulting. I'm getting eye level with them.
Why do you sound like you're so far away?
You can squat down. How hard
What
is
am I
it
doing
for
up
them
here?
you to
Why am I
squat
still
down?
here?
I'm getting eye
be
level
down
to
there?
them.
Ah, yes. There's a lot of people doing things.
Okay.
I see.
Maybe it could be implied.
Okay.
You know, at some point you'd think, right?
Which would you prefer?
I mean, I should have.
I just remembered something.
What does Hostel prefer?
We waited for you to sell the fish.
Well, guardsman, it's up to you if it's implied.
I'm going on a patrol, but I will be back here, implied standing here, until so
Understood.
don't look at me like that. I'm
Right.
going.
Go for it.
Making fun of the situation.
To go get them.
I sent a guard up here. Did they show up? Oh, Marcus, there you are.
Ah, Kyler, good to see you again. Hello.
I
Yes.
sent a guard up here. I just
Do
oh.
anything, do you need help with a thing?
I lose torches like
No.
things that are
Oh,
lost
where's
very
Crystal?
easily.
Right, you have the drawing?
No, I
Yeah.
lose that.
You have
as
the drawing,
well.
right?
Yeah,
I lose
she has the ink. You have the skills. I have the drawing.
I
Your
don't know what
stuff.
to tell you then.
We need the ink.
Okay.
What?
Anything I help you with is a
Yeah.
+1.
It's. Do you?
Wait, is it that?
It's not
Are you
surge.
actually going to tattoo him? I heard.
Yeah.
They're enjoying them.
Yes.
I'm getting a
Wait,
tattoo.
Are you the one doing it?
Yes.
Godspeed,
All
soldier.
sorts of tattoos.
Yes.
I tattooed myself.
You tattooed yourself?
Yeah, on the back of her
Very
neck.
good with my fingers.
Hello.
I believe you.
I have a minor in finger dexterity.
Hi. What's going on here?
Good man, Arn. Good man.
You know what?
Don't make it
Absolutely.
weird.
Awesome.
I'm just good at working with my hands.
Okay, where are we doing this, Raylan? What's the
Sound like a
best?
tea kettle.
You know what? It's fine.
Fuck you.
Is that one for me?
Where's the
Where
best?
did yours go? Did you
There
get?
she is. Where should we do this? Where's somewhere well lit?
Lisa, is everything
I don't know. We could do it at the tavern.
Oh.
Lisa,
Oh, Lisa.
Cheers.
Everything's just fine. Nothing goes wrong in Adwick.
See that guard?
Oh, never.
I would give it a try.
Everything's perfect in Adwick.
Oh,
I haven't tried it yet.
Welcome to beautiful Adwick.
I'm not just saying that, Harry.
Crime
Pay
is
your
very
fuck-
low and right here.
First thing that happens when you enter Adwick is you get taxed. And then you get mugged.
Yeah, that's why there's no crime here, because everyone's poor as shit.
Yeah.
No one has money to steal from each other. Except me. I have money.
Do you now?
of course I do. It's only common courtesy.
No.
If you say so.
Absolutely.
I just.
It looks so fucking stupid.
He's so tall and lanky.
Absolutely good. No, if I-
Lisa got the potion. She ran in here.
Oh.
Something's not right.
No? I added some
Not very intimidating, Roy.
Actually.
I do taste honey. I don't think I've had
I
this
think you were
kind of
going for a
tea
sneaky and it ended up being like a rain dance or something.
I'm not exactly sure what it is. It was just on the back of the storage bin.
Is it raining?
Stand off.
It was packaged there, but
No, it's not raining.
I figured I'd put some copper and
What the?
give it a try.
I see, I see.
Still not raining.
Something like that.
The honey does save it, even if it's cold.
What's
But
that?
it's sweet.
Fuck.
You know, if you do that, you know, if you do that, I think you might get struck by lightning. Just saying.
What about something like this?
I'm sure it'd be better warm.
What is that? Is that a
I'm
drow
glad
thing?
you like it, though.
It's a drow thing.
Absolutely. Hell,
Yeah, I
I'd
think
do
it's a
that
drow
if
thing.
it's
I've never seen it.
if I went
Pretty,
so cold
it's pretty
today.
weird. I don't like it.
Oh, you're cold?
I don't like you.
No, no, I was slightly entertained.
Fuck?
Actually, no, it's,
Yeah,
it's
there you go.
summer, so it's
I was
actually
just
pretty
talking about the
hot.
dance.
But,
Well,
Yeah, I was just talking about you.
You need to make it personal.
No, you made it personal. It's my dance, my special dance, and you
I
threw it in my face.
Actually, now that you
all
think
right,
about
all right,
it,
all right.
it is good.
See,
Good dance.
you're insulting
It's
his
just-
people here. You know, that's really personal right there.
Receased.
I didn't.
A torch with you?
Well,
That would help.
wow, this is a stretch. This is a slippery slope. This is what they call a slippery slope,
I'm getting the guards.
Uh-huh.
or a. Fuck.
You're getting cancelled,
I was
Flynn.
about to say they're right there, but there's no fucking cards here. What
It's
the
not
fuck?
mine.
There's no guards! Woo!
Hey, there's no rules.
No rules!
Oh my god.
Everyone's going to die!
There's no rules.
Woo!
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Parents aren't home!
Pretty much slash back on.
Oh, it's not
Oh yeah.
so much
Also,
of a-
Raylan just ran out into the swamp.
Yeah.
Was he chasing
Absolutely nothing's going wrong at all ever in Adwick.
Well, not anymore. Now we had a lack of guards, and now we have. Oh god.
Well, they're fucked.
Oh shit.
Here you go.
Oh, it's both of the wardens.
Oh fuck.
See that, Flynn? They heard you were a racist.
How could you be so racist?
I
I thought you were a nice guy.
Good evening.
Ironic. Evening indeed. Where are the captains?
I think they're doing paperwork.
huge.
I see.
Maybe they'll be out here. Well, I think she's over there.
Oh, well, there he goes.
They're tall.
There
They
he
must be
goes.
well.
To bet. He's going to go in,
There he goes.
and the captain's going to come out.
Why is he going straight in?
Perhaps if you
Isn't that a problem?
That's how he lets them know.
3.
Yeah, without knocking?
I'm not you. 3.
He just jumped right in there.
They have silver?
It's a problem, I think.
Oh, there you go.
Oh.
I've seen people jump in there,
Thank
and
you.
then guards come out.
You should ask her where Eli is.
But you never see the
That's-
original person leave.
Is the barracks like a guard
Oh, that's
conversion
fine.
machine?
Civvies go in, guards come out.
Not really.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to become a guard. I'm not going in there again.
What is my god soda?
Right in front of them? Hmm.
Flynn, you realize what was just described is called a hiring process.
There should be a word for it.
Issue for the commander.
Indoctrination?
Has to be. No other logical explanation.
Do make sure you keep a close
Yeah.
eye on the gate.
Of course. I don't know who wasn't stationed here. Damn it, we're gonna have to make sure they're punished for bapping the post.
Do you
I just like
remember
watching them
this
talk.
Mountain of a man.
They don't even talk. They just stand there, and I just like watching.
Fighting arena. That's Bjorning.
I remember him.
Just stand there forever. I would just sit there and
Still
watch.
around?
He killed a noble on the southern road with a band of brigands. Going to have to deal with him. Do let the commander know we've departed, Captain.
Of course. I shall send word immediately.
Oh dear, I remember that one.
Good hunting.
Let me know if y'all need a surgeon.
Probably.
On a return, maybe.
Sure, with those two, they'll be fine.
Man, I miss Eli.
Well, I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the other people.
I miss Eli too. Can't believe they.
Yeah, I can't believe Eli's dead.
Got arrested and are currently in the jail.
Yeah, why did he
can't
just jump
believe
right
it.
in there, fucking idiot?
No,
I
I
miss
didn't see Eli enter there. I think he might have
You
read
didn't
on
see
the other
Eli
side.
enter it? I saw
Don't mind if I do. I'm gonna go look for him.
No, he's not.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, he's dead. 100%
I'm
dead.
tempted to just go put on guard armor.
Oh,
I
nice.
know, same. I'm tempted too.
I mean, to be fair,
I think
I've
they'll
heard
like
he got a
kill me
sneaky,
for
so he
that.
might have gone someplace.
No, I found his corpse, mangled,
He's sneaky. He's like 6 feet tall.
crushed by a rock.
7, more like.
A rock landed on him. Crushed, dead. I found his mangled corpse. Shame.
I am
Oh shit, I guess he's dead.
I'm gonna carve an F into the stone wall.
Guess you have to be my love interest forever now.
Nice, you're gonna do that.
Yes,
Just facing
Marcus.
probably the ground. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Can we wear guard armor and help you at the front here?
There's some laws against that, probably.
What?
Wearing the
No,
King's
no,
colours
unless
without
you're actually
permission,
part of the
or station.
Yes, I believe that is against the law.
I mean, we were both. What is it? I was a conscripted officer.
I'm
I mean,
a lawful citizen.
Oh my God, Crystal. Oh, that's true. I saw that. Impressive, by the way.
My shirt.
Strong recognizes strong.
It's more so my clothes.
Okay.
Hello.
wait, that's a long.
I'm sorry.
Either that's the hilt or the blade that makes it look long. I don't know. Is that a new one? That
No.
doesn't look like a new one. Is it a new one?
What?
What?
No, it's not a new one. That's what I thought.
Just been reforged.
I work on.
Oh, cool.
Though it is sized
can't
correctly
wait to get
now
mine.
on this model.
Nice.
Yes, I imagine
It's technically a two-handed
Because
sword.
S-Talks are large.
Two-handed.
Yeah, yeah.
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 It's no longer a rapier.
I'm gonna be getting one soon. I wonder if Arn actually back ordered it.
Hmm.
I'll talk to him.
And trinket.
I wanted to go make
Nice to meet you.
crawfish, but
Nice.
I don't know where
Eventually.
the family went.
before I go to Fair Hollow to die.
Oh, what the fuck?
Anyways,
I just got sad.
managed to lift Yoza. It's pretty nice.
I don't know, man. Never know what happens there.
Yeah, she came back and it was kind of a bridal carry, and I managed to.
Well, if you need any lessons when you do
Like,
get
no
your
one's
stock
been allowed
picking.
in Fair Hollow forever. Like, they have closed borders. I haven't been able to hear from my parents in over a year. I sent letters to them, and they haven't sent letters back. I don't know, man.
Are you crying?
Man, it's been a tough few months, you know?
Yeah, it has been.
There's only one direction to go,
Yeah.
and it's up.
Oh, welcome back, Alden.
That's true.
Hi.
Welcome back.
No, about that.
Why are you
Sorry.
crying? If I hadn't known you'd be here,
I'm
I
not
would've brought
crying.
tea for you too.
Okay, if no one's dying in the next 15 minutes, I'll head to bed.
Wow.
That's a challenge. Don't any of you start.
Yeah?
Long.
Yeah, Mr. Guy.
Oh, that was a fever dream. Never
Yeah,
happened.
I completely never saw anything.
Anything what?
Yeah. It would be totally weird to see something out of the ordinary.
I think you just threatened me.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah,
night.
I've never seen anything out of the ordinary. Very weird.
Out of the ordinary.
Very weird. Yeah, out of the
Feel like I'm the only person here.
Well, hang on. Speaking of out of the ordinary.
I wish I had more. What the fuck?
What?
What do you mean, Christos?
My day has been.
I don't know.
Relaxing.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I was just thought I'd check the walls. What's going on?
Come. We should leave them be for now.
Sure. Should we do the thing?
Yes, we should do that. I got the ink from Yersa.
Everything okay over there?
It will be. Hopefully.
The warden's just left.
Yeah, apparently something about Tang and training.
No, something else.
Apparently he's tagging along with them. Don't know how that happened, but whatever. Sure.
Yeah.
She's a trident, not a fish.
Hello, fish. And dark elf.
They're a trident. Come on, now. They're not a fish.
Tell me that one more time.
Alright, come on, back up on your feet.
I'm glad they took the fall.
Nope, no, I'm not gonna.
It's okay. She's a trident. Alright?
Yes,
I
please.
thought that was a pointy stick.
Where should we?
Whatever works for you.
Someplace peaceful where we won't be too interrupted. Is the tavern open though?
No.
Always nice. I don't
Christos was here, so it's probably
That
not.
makes sense.
If Christos is out here, the tavern's probably not open.
We could go home, I
yeah,
guess.
here.
He might
Could do it on the
We could do
bench.
that, yes.
Everyone could watch.
What?
We could do that.
What?
If you want.
Oh gosh, really?
Means I have to take my shirt off though.
It's... it's your tattoo. Do what you want. Ah, you know what? Yes, a
Something about
certain
doing it on
bench.
the bench. I don't know.
Scoot. I'm...
We're scooting?
Oh,
Okay.
This is
I'm on the
tattoo
edge.
territory
Okay.
now.
Oh, I should probably take
Oh
my...
god. Do you need help with this?
Actually, that
Honestly.
it might look... Yeah, you might if...
Why does everyone think that I'm not good at this?
I'm not saying
I
you're
can't do it
not.
myself.
I'm not saying you're not.
Yeah, but he has a +1 to everything.
I have a minor in
Tattooing?
working with my hands.
Hey, go for it.
I believe in you. This is
Okay,
not
sit.
where I expected this part of the night to go.
Yeah.
I'm about to watch
Like
the
I
blue
said,
lady
it's
do
never not a
something
bad
to
thing to
somebody.
have help, but you know.
Blue lady tattooing.
Marcus, can I have a
purple man.
drink? Can I have a sip? Just a sippy
yes.
sip?
Oh, absolutely.
Actually, yes. Get this man
We'd
a
offer you
decent
some
bit of
pipe weed, but
alcohol.
why not
Actually,
have
a lot
any
of alcohol.
too?
I'm
It's
sorry.
honey tea. I made
Scoot
it.
closer.
Oh, it's just tea? I thought it was alcohol.
I'm gonna spike it.
Oh, do it.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, please do.
Ink.
you
2
just
shots
have
of
to-
vodka.
Oh.
Oh no.
All right.
That was a
I'm
lot
going
more than 2
to
shots.
help you.
They take those 10-second shots.
There you go. That's the medicine.
Ah,
All right.
woo!
There we go. All right, now stand still.
I'm
There it is.
kneeling, but okay.
Actually, can I some of that as well? Bring it close. Dips the
Oh
needle in
wait,
it.
are you
There
sure
you
you
go.
want to be drinking?
It's-
No, they're done drinking it. Don't worry. That's fine. Look at
I
all
have
these
some
fine
magic
people.
solution if you want to
the-
use it on a skin.
What?
Can
Why
you
are people
give
so
me the
close? What is happening?
I don't know.
I just want to see it close. I just want to see it happen. Look,
Thank you.
look. Here's the thing.
Blue lady's playing you.
Hang on, before
I
you
don't have a
start, I have
scope,
etching
So I
solution.
really gotta look at
Pour
it.
it on his
Mhm.
skin.
That would hurt.
That would really hurt.
Yeah,
Don't
I'm
do it.
gonna make it very easy.
Don't do it.
Just hurry up and stab me.
The only way to see this is to be this close. We have to be like a foot away.
Oh my god, there's so many fucking people watching.
I cannot
No, you're fine.
concentrate
Okay,
with the
just-
sheer amount of people around me.
Please, for the love of God, let her
Understood,
concentrate.
Understood.
Keep your distance. Your distance, people.
I'm okay with doing it on a bench, as per your.
I've
As
done
one
it
is
on a bench
wont to do.
before.
I understand,
Yeah.
but not when we have an audience 2 feet from us.
What? You're gonna be all funny.
All right.
Is the tattoo going well?
Just started.
Ah, I see.
Yes.
Is this gonna ruin my needle?
Let me know when you start so I
You
can
can
brace
keep it.
myself.
Fine.
All right. I'm trying to. It's
blue
just
lady
every
is
time I
changing
try
something on
to,
the
I get
purple guy.
interrupted by
It's
people.
yours, my friend.
Okay, here we go.
How much does it cost to get something like this done?
The first one is the one that hurts the most.
I'm sure it will be fine. Oh, yes, Raylan, stop. I'm kidding, keep going.
Fucking baby.
Ow.
God.
It stings a bit, actually. It does sting.
It
Tainted
does.
to a
It
different
actually
Yes.
does. Yeah.
Could always do a branding
stings, that
instead.
means
It's
it's
just
working.
like 30 seconds of hot.
I could just cut myself and just add another bunch of fucking scars.
No.
Yeah, you got that one on
No.
the side. You could go on, you could just make another one.
I've like
Like I said,
dozens
I
of
don't have
scars.
enough bandages. Oh god.
Put you through your paces tonight.
It works. It works well with metals.
I mean, that's what
I know what to
Soma
tell
did
you.
the first night he taught me how to do, stitching. Hey, Marcus.
Wait, you're gonna play
treat
Oh my
this.
god, that's terrible.
Oh,
Man,
etching solution.
Jesus. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he did that at the tavern. It was
So he's-
great.
No, no.
Oh my god.
You
What is
should
he?
know that. You're kind of.
I'm sorry, what?
He's a drow.
Yeah, so when Soma was treating me how to do stitching,
I'm sorry,
he
my
cut
intelligence score
himself
is
in
very
front
low.
of me. I was like, alright. I'll
You're
try.
right.
What the fuck?
You roll poorly.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
never gonna comment
It's
on that.
fine.
Did anyone
We
see
didn't have an orange
Hang
to
and
practice on.
the
So I had to
large
practice
one?
on him.
An orange.
They did
Apparently
not
they
come
would-
back in here?
No, they're dealing with
that one.
something.
Swamp.
We saw the wardens leave, but they never came back in.
If you're gonna practice medical, get a fruit
Oh, it's
or
like
a
a constant
sandbag.
sting.
That's usually a good way to do it.
Hmm.
Huh.
Yes. Get comfortable.
You cut the
Don't move.
sandbag and you try
Yo,
to...
I'm not
'cause this will
moving,
take a while.
but I am moving.
Try and fix it as
Yeah.
soon as you can
I see.
to emulate blood.
If sand does spill out, that's blood.
Tattoos do take a while.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. This is going well.
After this, I'm getting fuck cops put on my forehead.
Mm-hmm. And no regrets on his chest.
That'll
No.
swell.
No regrets.
You know?
No regrets on my chest. Yeah.
God.
Oh my god. What have you done to my fucking arm?
You know, your arm,
You fucked
just
my
put-
tracking
Calm the
arm.
fuck down, you stupid.
Yeah.
You fucked my tracking. No.
God.
I the way she said that.
I'm just curious if
He said it first.
Fuck my track.
You, bra bra bra.
Oh, shut up.
You fucked
Oh.
You do not like my accent, you little shit?
I like your accent. I like your range. You have a lot of
You've done
range.
in the past
Yeah.
30 minutes. I don't know if it's yours or someone else's. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm going to move away from the scene.
The accent is weird, exotic, and it frightens me. It's good.
What doesn't frighten you?
That's what exactly what it's supposed to do, so good job.
Yes.
Does my accent frighten you?
What doesn't frighten me? Soap. What? No.
Yes.
Fine.
That was your first
Reminds me
mistake.
of kangaroos, and I hate it. It's terrifying.
What? No, that's more like this.
Koalas said fucking.
Well, I'm 2 steps away from
And koalas said
thing.
that
Koalas.
fucking shit themselves. Fucking.
What can you do
I'm
with
2
soap
steps away from
markets?
a big discovery.
Very good. So am I.
Damn it.
That's good.
There are things that I did not need to know in this world, and some of those facts were one of
Yeah,
them.
well now you know that koalas have chlamydia, so...
Oh, mine is.
Well, not
like,
not that. It was
And they
the
leak.
the worst part.
Oh, so is mine.
Yeah.
You know that?
I was about to say.
They leak.
It was the baby in the it was so bad. It was so
This
bad.
is loud, probably.
You mean how they nuzzle the anus gland so that they...
Yeah.
Wait, what's it from?
Yes, thank you for. Yeah, the great facts that you had. We learned all about koalas,
Hey,
didn't we?
love me or hate me, I'm spitting straight
I've been collecting
facts.
jars of this residue. I make it with my soap. I just
There's some facts I don't need to know about koalas.
Nice. So you just jar up all of the,
I've got,
all the,
I got like 200
excess?
jars. Yeah.
What can
Checking
you
how
do
much
with those 200
power
jars?
my arm had left.
I
What's
don't
that?
know.
It's quite low,
I need like a
It's going a
book
little
to
numb.
tell me what to do with it.
which helps with the pain.
It's probably
Oh,
a
no.
You can find a book.
scriptorum.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably a secret book, so it has to be probably from up there.
Told you it takes a while.
Oh, you're talking to Loretta.
I mean, you want it to be filled in too, so it's like.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Just like, you're dotting it, just like Dragon.
Yeah.
Is she a scribe or is she like no scribe?
She is. Oh, she's
You know how
Right?
tattoos work?
works
No.
directly with the
Hey,
head scholar himself.
No, that's not no.
You doing alright?
Hello.
I'm fine.
Hmm. Oh, he's getting a
Long
tattoo.
neck. Oh,
What?
okay.
Hello.
Yeah.
Shit today.
Hello.
You're the weirdest shit.
Is there
You see
anything
me
we
carry
could do to
yours
help you with anything?
What?
Hmm?
Yeah.
I see.
Your
I'm
mom's.
not even gonna ask for it.
Alright, we're close to being done. Don't worry.
Move, that's for you.
Oh, that's alright.
I know your arm is going numb.
If you want to.
Yeah, it hurt for the first little bit, and then it just became a constant dull pain, like the one in my heart, so I'm kind of used to it.
How?
Dude, same. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see.
I really am getting the full sun experience with the broody emo sun.
You wouldn't understand, Raylan.
Oh, no.
It's been wonderful.
You don't understand. It's not just a phase, Mom.
Raylan, this isn't a phase, this is who I
It's
am.
been a lot
Hello.
better since you gave me that tattoo.
Flicks his hair across his eye.
Perfect.
End of the
Perfect.
night. This is usually
I'm
when
getting
we
the
both
full
get tired.
experience.
And the wardens.
Usually, yeah.
Tea's good for getting you sleepy.
After Lisa?
Yes, I've been
Well,
in
not
a
after
state
Lisa.
of
It was a long
melancholy.
time
so
afterward, but they
it
said
helps
they were gonna leave, and then
chatting
they
with
Went towards
It helps
swamp
chatting with
instead
you.
of the road.
How's it going?
Oh, good.
It's good.
Almost done.
I can't say the same, but it's nice chatting with you too.
It's just a constant pain.
I don't know.
No. It hurt at the start. Now it's just a
Aye,
bit
it's
dull.
more like a thumping at a certain point, isn't it?
It's
Yeah.
been an interesting day though. Old Dan told me about appreciating little things and taking time.
So when are you
what's
gonna make
that,
it look like a
Tyler?
key?
Just like
Little
making
pain.
tea or
I-
gathering stones.
I definitely can. But it's just a little sore, is all.
Yeah.
It's a little tender.
It's been a long day.
Find them and bring them back, maybe?
Very strong,
Stressful?
handsome man who.
Sometimes.
Yes.
See how I'm only crying a little bit? Impressive, huh?
Maybe you should.
It's quite impressive.
What a ladies' man.
Only a few tears.
Hey. Only a few tears.
There's too many things happening.
When you
in the
rub No
world
More
right
Tears
now,
shampoo in your
that
eyes and you still cry.
To be worrying about other stuff.
That's fair.
Oh,
Hmm?
I fucked up. I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say, when are you gonna make it look like a key?
What's important?
You
to you?
asshole.
I wanted the teeth to be on this end. When are you gonna
making
do
sure
that?
I'm a decent man and making it through the day.
I'm kidding. That's
Doing it
that's
exactly
fair.
like.
Yes, I know. I know.
See, there's a reason why I had Christos do the art, because I cannot do. I'm not an artist, but I can copy it over. That
I'd
much
say a
is
little bit
not
more
hard.
than just a good man too.
Oh, thank you, Anna.
I'm
Okay.
waiting
Use it
for
yourself.
Arn to be available so I could give him Christus's design as well. He designed me a new
Right, you need to
accent.
get your sword from him.
Hmm.
If you need to go to bed before then,
Yes,
I can
very
get
high
it
praise
for you
for
and leave it next to your
Oh,
bedside.
I've got my
Hmm?
sword. I grabbed it
Apparently.
You do?
off the table because I was supposed to get it at
Yeah, we found out you work at the farm.
afternoon.
You do a lot of good.
My hand's still there.
I try.
All good. I'm
I can
totally
barely do good
tattooing
lot of
your
it,
hand.
but-
It is still definitely here.
What have you done to me, Raylan?
I have put a curse on
I'll see what good that
your
does in a
body,
few
and you are
days.
now.
Alright,
Raylan,
let's see.
Now that.
you turned me into a dwarf,
Well-
Raylan.
Doesn't he look good?
I can't believe that. He's
Oh,
a fucking
God.
stud at Tara now.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Don't worry, I'm just tattooing.
Is that
arm
what
that is definitely
trying
here.
tattoos do to you? Okay.
Yes. It's a process.
Well-
Everyone goes through it on their first time.
Oh, it's
Wait.
metamorphosis. There he is. Look at him go.
Counter. Follow-up question. What happens if you
You're
tattoo a
doing
dwarf?
great.
Do they turn into a drow?
It's like a
No, they turn
like a
into
caterpillar.
a Bjornin.
it's like a circle of
Oh,
life.
that is cursed. You don't even joke about that.
Wait, it's a curse? What?
What?
That's
Are
a
you
cursed
serious?
cursed joke.
Just filling the last bits.
Cursed
Okay,
jest.
bear with me here.
I see.
Tattoos are time consuming, and this is a fucking big one.
What? It's like a little key.
I mean, well, it's not like, just the writing or
How long is it
anything,
gonna
it's
take you
on
to do
your
fuck cops on my forehead?
arm. Probably like 3 days.
Do it in
It's gonna
cursive.
take a while. It's per letter, you know.
Do it in running
Okay.
writing.
Mm.
No, block letters.
Not to mention the
In
skin
Comic
there is
Sans.
very thin.
Yeah.
Comic Sans,
no.
yes.
What's that?
Type of font that some
Wait, so-
scribes use.
What are you getting tattooed now?
Hmm? A key.
I think
What are
only.
you getting tattooed? A key?
Hmm.
Yes, you see, it's this drawing that Christos made.
Ah, okay.
Oh.
Hmm.
It's filling in the last bit.
And then I'm thinking like eagles, like an eagle on my back, in between my shoulder
Okay.
blades, and I could like
What does
wiggle
the
my
key,
shoulders.
signify? Sure.
It's a secret.
Alright.
Like locking away something.
All right,
Yeah.
you're going to need a bandage. Do you have a bandage?
Yes, I have a bandage.
You're going to want to replace the bandage
Yes.
frequently
That's 40
until it
copper.
heals.
How much?
40
Kaka for one
I
bandage?
have one on my actual clothes that I've been using because of this fucking fucker. Just use that. Just move that down a little bit, right?
Isn't that old?
Yeah.
It needs to be clean.
Oh, sure. If you want to
I'm
use
getting
an
a tattoo
old
on a
bandage.
park bench.
Yeah. There you go. 40 copper to make sure this thing doesn't
All right, I can wrap
get
it.
infected. Thank you.
Thank you, Marcus.
You're also paying for the service, all right?
Thank you.
It's just Marcus.
Marcus.
Oh, is that the Drow accent I've missed? Okay.
Yeah.
That one I'm terrified of.
I put on this accent because it's more comfortable for everyone. It's not my real accent.
Is it? Is it comfortable for everyone?
We
The
are no.
fabled Drow Uwu.
Wait, we are no.
Okay.
Waywin.
Okay, well.
Alright, let's wrap tight, bud.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
Alright, come here.
Oh, that
We're
fucking
taking
broke
you to
me.
bed.
Marcus, I think you added too much vodka.
It's time to go to bed.
I think I did, yeah.
I hope to hear that some more. No, I'm kidding.
Congrats on your tattoo.
Look at it. Oh, it's
Sorry,
wrapped.
Probably,
I wanted a key, not a bandage. You silly Raylan. She's tattooed a bandage on me.
Here. Here's the art piece as well.
No,
Thank
no
you.
one will ever see it.
No one will see.
Well, what do you think? Huh?
Um,
Pretty cool, huh?
Beautiful.
Fantastic job.
If I may speak to you quickly before you go to bed, or
Sure.
To other bed.
My bed, obviously.
It's fun.
But don't be weird.
Oh.
Right.
Ah, so that's how it...
Can we just?
All right.
It won't be long, but before you go to sleep. may
Yeah, let's go have a talk.
Please take out your heelys.
I? What do you mean?
They're so cool.
Oh my god.
Damn it.
Oh god.
Okay.
I'll walk you back.
That's fine. We're just going to my house, and then
Let's go.
going to, yeah.
Okay. Oh, have a
Okay.
good night.
Okay. Yep.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
That was something.
Bettina, I know you need a video, but stop it.
What?
Chill your bitch. No, my cat.
I'm hungry.
Hungry cat.
Lauren, I'm hungry.
Lauren, there's a fucking hole in my food dish. That means that it's empty. I'm hungry.
What's up?
Sit down.
Oh no.
First of all, out of character trigger warning. How are you with suicide?
Fine. I was gonna think about it every day. Why do you ask? What's up?
Mood, but okay, wait. Okay. All right. I just needed to do that before. I wanted to talk to you about this.
Mhm.
Before you found out any other way. Sorry.
Being kind of.
Sorry. Yes. Everyone's okay.
Okay.
Everyone is alright.
Okay.
Ian Del tried to kill herself tonight. Apparently. Spread this around, but I didn't want it to. I didn't want you to be told, in a bad way or in a way that you weren't.
Do we know why?
To hear something like that. Remember the conversation we had at the lake about the things she might have to do. She agreed to destroy the portals and everything that comes with it. Killing hundreds, if not thousands of. I don't know the details, This is just what Faye told me. Apparently, Dell was in the cabin and didn't want anyone else to come in, and then they heard us scream outside of it, and they rushed in, and then came out and told Lisa to immediately get an advanced healing potion.
You.
Dell won't see anyone right now, and they requested that it's that she has space. So definitely keep this to yourself. I just didn't want you to find out somehow.
Do you know if it was an actual attempt or someone else did it?
I am assuming. I don't know the details. I'm assuming it was an actual attempt, especially considering it was a major healing potion that she needed to get. But at the same time, I have no idea what happened to her, how she is hurt, in what way, and what happened at all. All I know is that Faye told me that she attempted to kill herself.
Okay. Thank you for letting me know.
Figured it would be better to do so before it got out somehow, or I don't know. I just.
You okay?
I want you to find out. Or I don't know. I'm fine. Worried, but there is nothing I can do.
Yeah. Okay. I'll try. Sleep well.
Good night. Cards down for a second. Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm good. You okay?
Just had to make sure. Oh, I'm totally fine. Yeah, no,
Okay.
it was, I just wanted to make sure.
I'm good. I'm all good.
Sweet. Okay. Good night, Kyler.
Good night, Raylene. Yeah, it's really awkward.
We're doing the thing where you're like, oh, goodbye.
I'll see you later. Yeah, it's weird. I need to like. Where are you off to?
Okay, I'm gonna go this way. Look for Arn.
Okay, if you
I would show the lake.
pass Liliana, like give her a look, or just say that like, oh boy, I've tucked Kyler. You know what I mean? Just let her know that I'm retired.
I actually need to do a few things with the forge first, so go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, he was, but that's usually how he goes. He's always usually pretty busy with other stuff, so.